What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Guys, thank you very much for your support on the series so far. Of course, if you could drop another thumbs up on the video today, that'd be much appreciated. Let's try and smash 5k likes today. And let me know in the comment section down below what your current draft win rate is. Not how many wins and losses you got, but how many drafts have you played? How many times have you won? As you guys know, I'm currently 3 wins from 8, which isn't too bad. It's not ideal either. I'm going to go with the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I'll keep switching between formations that I think are the best. Ooh, some good choices there. Mane, Neymar, and Hazard. Very good choices. I am going to take Neymar because I hope that we can potentially get striker Mane here. But I'm enjoying FIFA right now, guys. I am just not struggling in a manner, but I'm finding it hard sometimes to get into the groove of FIFA. It's taking me like sometimes 5 or 6 games to really get into remembering that this is FIFA 20 and not FIFA 19 and how to play it and so on and so forth. So hopefully we can do some good stuff here today. I'm going to take that Lacazette card as well. Use him on my road to glory and he is brilliant. He scores some brilliant goals, especially flick up volleys. He's very good at those. And of course that soft link to Ben Yedder means that they will both get 7 chemistry no matter what we do with the rest of this. And bringing Neymar into that cam role is going to be very tasty. So hopefully a good attacking midfielder here. Oh, Tadic isn't bad. It's that 2-star weak foot that lets him down. Oh, 3-star weak foot these days. Medium, 5'11", 4-star, 3-star, or 3-star, 4-star. Great stamina, great dribbling, nice passing, and not bad shooting either. That really isn't a bad card. Of course, there's not a lot else here we can take that works. Tadic doesn't even really work either. But nothing else here works. There's no Frenchman. There's no one from the Premier League and no one from the French League. So yeah, we'll take Tadic. We'll take the high-rated guy. Like I said, Neymar's probably gonna sub into that cam role anyway. Well, our first centre mid is not going to be good. What's the best chem style here? Artist, maybe engine, probably. We'll take O'Connor for that engine chem style. We might struggle for chemistry here. I'm going to need a good collection of players that actually works now. And we are getting it, but we're not getting it. De Jong's nice because he links to so many players. Like Jordi Alba would be great for him. Van Dijk he would link to as well. But the rest of this, we just can't link anyone to again. I'm going to take De Jong. We're going to hopefully give him a Shadow Chem style. A Vidal or something as well would be really nice to couple him with. Not that we could get that from here. Oh, there is Daily Blind, who soft links De Jong and strong links Ziyech. This isn't a bad card for CDM. It is just really slow. Medium doesn't help either. If it was medium high, it might be a little bit better. His passing's decent. His dribbling's really nice. His defending's really nice. And his physical's okay. It's just that pace that's really, really devastating. And again, I could take Idrissa Gueye. He'd probably be the smarter choice here. He has got a brilliant card. And if we could give him an anchor or shadow, that would be super helpful. So we'll pop him in there. This team is a mess currently. Like a true mess. I wonder if Neymar actually helps us. Yeah, Neymar gives us +4 chem. But it would mean that Neymar is wildly off chem, which would obviously give a massive detriment to stats to him, which I don't want to do. Let's see what we can get. So I'm going to take Jordi Alba because he's strong links to De Jong. And then we'll just swap all the midfielders over. Alternatively, we could take... No, I've got to take Jordi Alba here. I need that chem link. So we're going to pop him over there. We're going to swap those two around there. And then we're going to swap De Jong into that centre midfield spot there. So that's much, much better for chemistry. That puts Jordi Alba on full chem as well. I wouldn't mind putting Idrissa Gueye actually into CDM too. Do I take Trent here? Probably. 5'11", 4-star weak foot. He's going to be our best opportunity, I think, to get some good links. I need like a Van Dijk, man. Even a Joel Matip I'll take at this point. Oh, PK's nice too. Sergio Ramos actually works quite well too. I know PK gets the perfect link to Jordi Alba. But Ramos gets a strong link, which is the same unless we get one more link. But PK and then David De Gea would be great. Sergio Ramos and then like Courtois would just be as equally as good. So I'm going to take Sergio Ramos. If Thiago Silva shows up again, I might take him to... Oh, never mind. Carlos Puyol's there and kind of just fixes a whole bunch of issues right there. That gives Trent 7 chem. The Silva CDM / centre mid still going to have to go. It gives Ramos full chem. It gives us the capabilities to have pretty much any goalkeeper. Not that any of these guys work well for us. I am going to take here Subasic just because he has the basic chem style. So hopefully we get a goalkeeper that's actually going to fit. Now, we've already had a silver card, so we're protected with the goalkeeper that we can get. Edison's okay. Neto, I suppose, would be the smart choice. We'll pop Neto in there, and then we'll pop the basic chem style on him when we can. Here's our next defensive pick. I don't really need Nacho. Could start Nacho in at CDM. He would get like 7 chemistry in there. Other than his passing as well. He's medium-high, 5'11", decent pace, decent defending and physical, decent short passing, not great by any stretch. Or alternatively, we could take Aurier and sub him in to that CDM role. And he has a Hunter Chem style, which could be quite helpful too. I'm going to take Nacho for the time being. It gives us a +3 chem boost. I'd actually probably prefer to play Ramos there for the time being. Got a few picks to go still, though, so we could still get something nice. I'll take João Cancelo. He's just a better player to have in that right-back slot, and he's got a better chem style as well. And then up front, we're going to... Oh, wow. We are going to be taking, no question about it, Marcel Desailly. We'll pop him in there instead of Ramos. We'll put Ramos back in instead of Nacho. Now, all of a sudden... This team is looking brilliant. Neymar is honestly the downside because I don't want to start him in at cam. I really, really don't. It's going to be hard to start Idrissa Gueye anywhere, though. I'd rather start like that and not have Neymar wildly off cam. We've still got a few picks to go yet, though, so we can still get a good player to put in that cam role. Prayer wouldn't be too bad. He soft links Lacazette and Desailly, which would give the team a little bit more chemistry. Only +2, mind you, but it is a little bit more chemistry. Next up, we've got... I'm going to take Mohamed Salah there. What a great sub to have. So, Salah and Neymar are on... Do you know what? This team is just brilliant anyway. I know we're not quite 100 chemistry, but the way we'll line up is we'll put Desailly right centre mid, Idrissa Gueye in at CDM, De Jong can stay at left centre mid, we'll keep Lacazette and Ben Yedder on. We'll sub Prayer off for Neymar. And then we'll have Mohamed Salah as a good super sub for later on in the game. Probably for Ben Yedder. There's a Christian Eriksen that I could use very handily as well. That gives us +1 chemistry and also reduces the need to sub on Neymar straight away. Next up, we're getting some good cards here. Can't use them, though. That's the problem. So I am going to take Marquinhos for that Hunter Chem style. 3 picks to go, guys. We'll take our 2 picks, and then we'll go and get our Chem style sorted. Do you know what? Julian Draxler is going to be very, very good for chemistry. Let's take him. Let's pop him in there. That gives us +6. I think I want to start like that. Idrissa Gueye not quite on full chem. De Jong is on 7, that's all he's going to get to. Lacazette's on 7, that's all he's going to get to. Idrissa Gueye is on 7, that's all he's going to get to. And Draxler 2. If I switch them around, who loses chem here? Cancelo loses chem. But Draxler I don't really care about because we're going to sub him straight out still. Now it will be a case of just bringing in Neymar for Draxler. This is how I want the team to actually line up as well, other than that one sub. So that's not bad. Other than like a Cristiano Ronaldo or something here, we're going to be in a great spot. We do get an Edison Cavani. We get Allen as well, who's a bit of a beast. I could start Cavani and get everybody onto full chem. I am very tempted. That would get Draxler on full chem. That would get Cavani on full chem. It would give us 100 chem. Let's take him. Let's pop him in there. It's a much, much better addition there as well. Right, let me sort out chem styles, guys. I will be right back. All right, I think I've got what I want. A couple of hunters for the 2 strikers. A shadow for Ramos. A catalyst for Puyol. And then an engine for De Jong. And everyone else is going to pretty much stay the same because I don't have enough shadows or anchors or anything today. So we'll pick our final player here. And it's going to be an absolute waste of space. Let's pop our team back in together. I am quite happy with the team. What I like about the team a lot is it's different. it's we've got a lot of French league players, a lot of PSG players. We've got a lot of good subs, mind you, as well. We've actually got a couple of PSG players on the bench as well, with like Marquinhos. Imagine if we did take Thiago Silva, we could have put together a really, really high-end PSG player with Neymar and Marquinhos both on the bench. So that's how the team is going to line up, guys. It's not necessarily the highest rated. It's only a 187. The team itself is great. Yeah, so Draxler's going to come off early days for Neymar, pretty early, really. And then we'll keep Mohamed Salah and probably Alex Lacazette to come on in those two striker spots. I don't have the most pace up front, which is going to cause some issues if somebody's defending really well. So that is, again, where I would probably bring on Mohamed Salah. Alex Lacazette doesn't also really have the most pace, but Salah will be able to do bits for us in at that striker role. The PSG contingency, 5 PSG players altogether, is quite interesting. Fair few Real Madrid players as well. But yeah, that is the squad, guys. Let's hope that we can do something good here. Let's go and get our manager. Not that we specifically need it. A La Liga manager would be just about all we need. And we get a French league manager. I suppose that's okay. Puts Idrissa Gueye up. Puts Desailly up to 10 as well. So we'll take him. So that, guys, is the squad. Let's get into the action. All right, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a really nice 4-2-3-1 team. Son, inform Mahrez, inform De Bruyne, Pele, Casemiro, Martial, Koeman and Puyol as his centre-backs, with Alisson in goal. And he had a good left-back there, I can't remember. And then his right-back, he actually subbed off very, very early. This was an interesting game because he was a good opponent. Excuse me. We get our first goal there with Edinson Cavani. A really, really clean finish from him. But I did sub on quite quickly Neymar and Salah. And my man here equalised very close to half-time. And then he eventually went 2-1 up as well. Salah gets the ball in behind. Nice little bit of play there. He cuts it across. And De Bruyne with a great finish there to make it 2-1. However, almost straight away from kickoff, I got back in. Lacazette and Salah playing a lovely little 1-2. Salah just drilling that to the near post to make it 2-2. And then later on in the game, guys, I ended up taking control a little bit here. Desailly into Idrissa Gueye. He finds Lacazette onside. Lovely finish from Lacazette to make it 3-2. And with 5 minutes on the clock, we make it 4-2. Lacazette again playing lovely 1-2 football there with Neymar and hits that low driven across the keeper for 4-2 with 5 minutes to go. I'm sitting here thinking, sweet, into the second round after a tough game. Can't complain about that. But no, my opponent pulls one back straight from kickoff to make it 4-3. And then just a few seconds later, makes it 4-4 in the 90th. Pele running down that right-hand side there. I didn't really get close to him. The drag back push forward completely sold me. I'm panic defending. I'm panic switching. I'm just defending poorly in general. And he bangs it home with Kevin De Bruyne for 4-4. And I honestly thought, okay, that's it. This guy's got the, the head of steam. He's got the confidence. But into the second half, into the first half of extra time, we end up scoring the first goal with Mohamed Salah, a lovely little finesse shot to make it 5-4. And then eventually, before the first half of extra time was out, we go through here with Lacazette. He's got beat Koeman for pace down that right-hand side. Lots of options here. We wait for the run. We cut that across to Mohamed Salah to slam it home for 6-4, which is how this game ended. I definitely controlled the game, but I didn't dominate it. I had more possession and created more chances. So I think to win would be fair. But my opponent was good. He was tricky in defense. He was very strong in attack. It was a tough game. But into the second round we go, guys. We come up against a 4-3-3. Another great team. Hazard, Casemiro, Gareth Bale, Toni Kroos, Dries Mertens and Kevin De Bruyne. Good chemistry on most of his players as well. He's worked really well to get the key players onto at least 7 chem with De Bruyne and Davinson Sanchez in there. Gareth Bale on 10. But this game was just a little bit easier, especially compared to the first one. So we get in behind very early on. He makes a defensive error, gives the ball straight back to Jordi Alba, who finds Julian Draxler. Draxler cuts inside. Lovely little bit of work with the ball rolls and drag backs. Finds some space. Eventually gets it to Idrissa Gueye, who plays it into Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder turns, shoots and scores for 1. 1 very quickly became 2. 15 minutes into the game now. Ball comes out to De Jong on that left-hand side. Back into Idrissa Gueye, who was a really good anchor man, to be fair, as well. He was great. The ball goes into Ben Yedder. Back to Cavani. Back to Ben Yedder. Back to Cavani. And Cavani with another lovely finesse shot. He is a great finisher, by the way, guys. He is super, super cheap. I know he's not fast, and I know this game does rely heavily on pace this year. But Edinson Cavani just does not miss from in and around the box. So if you're struggling for a clinical striker, and you don't have an insane amount of coins, consider him, because he is very, very good. We end up getting another goal there with Cavani as well to make it 3-0 after just 32 minutes. And that is where this opponent decided enough was enough. He rage quits and we get a comfortable win into the semi-final. So we're getting to the semi-final relatively regularly through the series so far, which is nice. Obviously, we've won 3 drafts. We lost in the final once. And then we've got a couple of semi-finals and a second round exit under our belts as well. Into the semi-final, we'll come up against another monster team. Mbappe, 3 icons, and Allen. Allen, by the way, is brilliant. Manolas, who's brilliant. Cancelo, who's brilliant. He's got a really good squad. But it didn't take me long to get underway on this one. This guy was just way too aggressive defensively. He was running at me with his centre-backs. It was so easy to just walk around him. We get the first goal very quickly there with Ben Yedder, and it wasn't long before the second goal came as well. As I said, he just kept switching into his midfielders and back line. He kept pressing the ball carrier, was really, really aggressive. He's pulling his defenders all out of space. We get Draxler there. Lovely little roulette from Draxler and a beautiful low-driven into that bottom right-hand corner for 2-0. 35 minutes on the clock when the third goal came. The ball gets cut inside to Marcel Desailly. Again, he's just super aggressive. It allows me the space in behind. Desailly slams that into the near post for 3-0. 3 soon became 4 in a stroke of half-time. Again, he's all at sea, this guy. I know that I'm surprised he hadn't quit at this point, to be fair. He was just lunging in for tackles. Everything was going against him. Good assist there from Cavani. An unlucky rebound goal there from Ben Yedder. You know, his keeper, you would expect just to save that. EA did release patch notes that they'd implemented a fix on the goalkeepers, but I don't think they have. And then eventually a lovely little roulette from Cavani threads it through to Ben Yedder, who rainbow flicks the goalkeeper and taps that one home. And that, guys, is where this guy decided to rage quit. So a really comfortable victory in the semi-final. Feels good to just blast through to the final, especially after how contentious that first game was and how close we came to possibly losing that game. It's nice now to be like, okay, so we're in the final. We come up against a 3-4-3, so I thought this is going to be interesting. He's got a great squad, Okocha and Giggs, Hazard and Messi, a really clean back line, and 2 great centre mids as well, Courtois and goal. And I thought, man, he's got 3-4-3, he's got a beast team, and he's made it to the final with this. This is going to be a tough game. And when he scored with a cutback very early on, with Arturo Vidal for 1-0, I was like, okay, this is going to be a tough game. However, very quickly from kickoff, Cavani here, lovely little bit of close control, finds Idrissa Gueye into Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder with a lovely finesse shot to finish for 1-1. Didn't take too long before I made it 2-1. Cavani again comes in behind, waits for the run of Draxler. Draxler gets in behind, lovely fake shot stop, ball out to De Jong. De Jong out to Desailly. Desailly finds Cavani. Cavani finds Ben Yedder eventually after another couple of passes. That is a great passing move. And 2-1, we go up on the 22nd minute. That soon became 3. My opponent made the cardinal error of passing short too quickly, not knowing his surroundings. Ben Yedder gets a third and completes, I think that was him completing his hat-trick. And it just kept falling apart from my opponent from there. Desailly threads it through to Mohamed Salah on as a sub in the second half. Salah does well to fight against Bartra there. Obviously, lots of stamina still on Salah. Ben Yedder here with some beautiful work. A lovely little step over on the inside and slams out on that 5-star weak foot into that top corner. That is a sensational finish from Ben Yedder there to make it 4-1. 4 soon became 5, guys. Jordi Alba up into Neymar, now on as a sub. Neymar to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah with lots of time and space finds Desailly. Desailly finds Mohamed Salah with a lovely lofted through ball. He brings his keeper out. Salah with a chip and a lovely goal for 5-1, which soon became 6. Straight away from kickoff, pretty much, the guy plays it through. Ben Yedder into Neymar. Neymar back to Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder back to Neymar. Lots of time, lots of space. Tried to do the old Neymar flick into a cross there. Keeper punches out. De Jong gets a header. Salah gets the loose ball. And that's a beautiful finish from Mohamed Salah. I thought he might have been offside, but it wasn't given. So my opponent did pull one back. Some bad defending and bad choices from me there with Idrissa Gueye. He gets the ball with, I think it's Kai Havertz here. He just runs and runs and runs. I get a good tackle in, but lose possession of the ball again. He finds De Bruyne. Heel-to-heel flick. Slams that. It's a good finish. Can't fault that. That is a really nice finish. But there was time for one more goal for me in this game yet, guys. We come down that right-hand side. Mohamed Salah cuts inside. Lovely little flare roulette. Finds a space. Beautiful finish. And 7-2 was how this game ended. So a dominant draft performance there, guys. We absolutely smashed everyone on the way through into winning the final. That's the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys. So an extremely comfortable draft win. Funnily enough, the first game was the most contentious. Probably the best player throughout the whole draft as well. Went 4-2 up with 2 minutes on the clock. And that took us to extra time at 4-4 after he scored in the 88th and 90th minute, which was quite frustrating. But I came through in extra time. And after that, it was plain sailing. 2 really quick rage quits and an absolute dominant performance in the final. For the second, third, and fourth rounds, I didn't even make the subs, really. I brought Salah and Neymar on in the final, just in the later stages. But the second and third round, this is the exact team that I used. Ben Yedder was brilliant. He has a Hunter Chem style, of course, so 98 acceleration, 91 sprint speed, 94 positioning, 93 finishing, 91 shot power. He doesn't have the greatest stamina, and he has high work rates, which is a little bit of an issue. But because of his high agility and balance and such as well, he was an absolute treat to play with. That 5-star weak foot just makes him brilliant. The rest of this team was great. I mean, an absolute phenomenal team to play with. Lots of fun, lots of comfortable goals and such as well. And like I say, like I scored a lot. I didn't concede too much either. A big 6-4 win, but then 3-0 and 5-0, 2 clean sheets, and then a 7-2 win in the final. What do we get as our reward? We get a 50k pack and a 5k pack. It can be great. It can be terrible. It just depends on whether or not we get lucky out of that 50k pack. So from the 5k pack, there is going to be nothing in that. Just some common golds. Maybe a coin unlock would be quite nice. Oof, oh, there is a coin unlock in there, but there's also 5 players in there. Diamante selling for 1,500 coins. So we'll take those coins. Very nice indeed, because he's Italian from, I think, what's that, the Australian League, I believe. Simonowski can go as well. Ramau, he's only like 400 coins, so we'll hold on to him. And Rodrigo looks like he's going for about 500 or 600 coins. So we'll drop him in as well and get some coins back for him. The contracts and such can stay. 1,000 coin unlock is nice. So no matter what, we're going to make profit here today. Obviously, we made about 3,000 coins from match earnings. We just made about 4,000 or 5,000 coins from that pack. So the rare players pack hopefully is going to be nice enough to us to give us big profit here today. Is it going to be? It's going to be a board or a walkout. It's not going to be a walkout. It is Spanish. It's always trash when it's Spanish. CDM. It's going to be Javi Martinez, which is actually quite good because Bayern players right now are 10k. So whilst Martinez is probably usually about 3k, he's going to come up quite trumps from us. We get Luke Shaw in there as well. Is he worth a bit? Not really. It's not bad, though. Good profit here. Oh, wow. Bayern players have absolutely crashed in price again. They did go up to 10k. They're not anymore. I am going to still sell these guys on, though, because I do want the coins from them. I want to start working towards Alexandro for my road to glory. Vincent Company, worth 3.5k. That's not bad. We'll take some coins off of him. That's not a terrible pack. It's not obviously an amazing pack. And then Luke Shaw is worth up towards 4.5k, which again is quite nice. So we made a good amount of profit off of here. Is Max worth anything? No, so we'll hold on to him. Nakamba Pabon and Andrade there worth nothing. We'll list up Ruben Neves here just for a few coins and try and get rid of him. And then these guys, I doubt they'll sell even for like 650, 700, but we'll list them up anyway. And so there you go, guys. We made some good profit there. Once those players sell, we probably end up making somewhere close to about 20 to 30,000 coins all told. So there you go. We've got Diamante sold straight away, which is nice. That is going to be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.